Like, look at this, two worlds, one family. On one hand, you have people, all the men mad in these comments. Yeah, you all are pedos. He's talking about you. Again, like how easy this word is being cast now. Like, all the mystique is going away from it. It's like, what is a pedo? A person that goes to Disneyland after he is over the age of 18. Like, that is the new definition, right? Like if you're asking me to define the word based on what I'm seeing on Twitter, this is what I'm getting. And then you have the other person, MAGA are so unhappy and hate themselves so much from the abuse of their parents. They cannot accept the joy life at all. It must be tiring to always have to act like a tough guy losers. Another person that doesn't get the joke, like both of these people aren't getting the joke. Both of them are super serious. What world are we living in? I can't believe that this got 2 million views. The man made the joke and the internet is horrified. I'm starting to believe that if you can't take a joke, you just don't have testosterone. If you're trying to mommy up the place, if you're like, oh my goodness, how could he say that? Oh, good gracious, language please. Men don't talk like that. Women don't talk like that. 65-year-old ladies on menopause talk like that. So let's actually see what this dreadful joke was said. Like 29 seconds, this soundbite, we got 2 million people uproar.
I'm kind of with you on that, Bakari, but Scott,
I think we need restrictions on, if you're over the age of 21 and you go to Disneyland or Disney World and you don't have children, straight to Alligator Alcatraz, El Salvador.
But have you ever been to Epcot?
I'm just saying, this is weird, and talk about people that get in the way of things. You trying to take your kids there and you got these weirdos walking around? I'm just saying.
Go to Epcot. It's great.
Right, so in my opinion, he was trying to make a joke, but he came off as extremely fucking cringe and disconnected from reality. Because what I mean by this, like someone here in the comment section is pointing it out. It's like, so once you turn 18, according to him, you have to forget your childhood or you're a PDF. Like Star Wars, PDF. Old cartoons, PDF. Roller coaster, PDF. Fun, PDF. Like, I kind of get why this is cringe. Because many people don't have money before they're 18. I don't know, like, if in America it's rated cash, but, like, here when I grew up, I was actually poor. Like, there were a lot of activities that I wanted to do when I was a kid, and I was salivating, but, like, I just couldn't. No one had the money to give me, right? So, like, I was just sitting at home doing nothing while other people were doing fun stuff. And so, once you do manage to get cash, maybe you're 25, you're 26, you want to do those activities that you were missing out. You want to go to the arcades. You want to go to Disneyland. You want to do fun stuff, that you missed out. Now, I guess like what he is trying to say is that you should just pluck a woman from the street, right? Like you just dinged 18. You can't do it when you're 17 under no circumstance. You need to wait until you're exactly 18, right? And you reach out on the street and you bloop a woman. And then you marry her, and then like children, lots of children, while you're doing university, by the way, right? And you don't even have money, but like you make do. And so then you can go to Disneyland. And you're not going to Disneyland for yourself, you're going to Disneyland for the children, right? For the 7 or 12 children that you have. The problem with this, though, is that reality kicks in. Not everyone can get a woman at 18. Not for the lack of trying. It's kind of difficult, like if you're 18 and you still don't have a job. And on the same dating app, you have Chad. And Chad has 2 vehicles, 3 apartments, and he also has a Bugatti. Right? Now, if you are a woman, if you are an attractive lady with big tits, who are you going with? Are you going with Chad, the 30-year-old guy with a Bugatti? Or are you going with this 18-year-old guy filled with pimples? What if you're a little bit awkward? You're a little bit autistic. Well, right? So, like, let's be real. A lot of men just simply can't get a woman at 18, which, in my opinion, is fine. Like, in 2025, it's fine. If this was 1917, then we could have had a different conversation. But, like, in today's world, it's expected that first you get a job, you get your shit together, you get your own apartment, you get your own place. Not because you want to sit with mommy and daddy, but because you literally can't afford, right? And so, like, when you finally afford to move out, and you're in your own place, and you get a job, then you can get a woman. But the idea of going to Disneyland if you're an adult, there are bars in Disneyland. You get alcohol there, right? Like, the idea that you're weird. This is another thing that I hate, is this accusation of PDF. It's like anything you do, PDF. It's starting to become like misogynist on Twitter. Like, not in the real world, but on the internet, right? It's kind of becoming like the new racist, like the new misogynist. I kind of hate it because I know what happened with those words. And I think, like, some words should actually carry some weight, but that's just me. However, you know, like, up until now, I criticized the joke. But there are other people that I want to criticize, because when you're going here, you're going to see people that it's like, oh, the only person that truly needs to be deported is Scott Jenny K.I. The man has the IQ of Tickle Me Elbow. It's like, no, he just made a joke. Didn't land, but okay. If you go to Disney as an adult with no children, you have mental problems. You should be taken to a psych evaluation. Like, again, this person doesn't get the joke. Like, this person seems to be serious, right? Like he genuinely believes that there is an issue if you're older than 18. Now, don't get me wrong. I think there's an issue as well. But for a different reason. Like, out of all the places you can spend money, why are you going to Disneyland? Like, you can go to London Zoo. You can go to the London Aqua Park. Why are you going to that rat-infested place? Right? The company itself is evil. But if you're imagining, like, the magic of Disney, like back in the day when Disney was prestigious, then yeah, it doesn't really matter if you're like an adult and you're going to Disney. Disney adults that make their entire personality are weird. Do those people even exist? Like, do we have people that make Disney their entire personality in 2025? Because, yeah, it would be weird. Like, there's nothing to like. That's why it's weird. Making your entire personality based around a hobby, that's fine. That's okay. Like, men do that all the time. Like, I knew men that were into Stargate or Star Trek even when they are 25. You know, like, statistically speaking, like, let's stop pretending that it's not happening. Like, there's a significant percentage of the masculine population that identify with a certain IP. So it's normal, right? Like, some people identify with football. For some reason, that's fine. Not playing football, mind you. No. Sitting at home, drinking beer, and watching football. And that's their identity, right? So, like, that's fine. But someone that has their identity with Star Trek is not fine. Says who? Like, in my opinion, both are cringe. But I admit that they exist. It says, it's more enjoyable experience for them than it is for most kids under the age of 10. That's actually a good point, right? Like, if you're a kid under the age of 10, and you go to Disneyland, that's fucking torture. Like, there's almost no rides that you can go, right? Like, you go on the carousel and the merry-go-round. The biggest torture is if you're, like, 8, and you see, like, those massive roller coasters that they're really cool as shit. It's like, you're not this tall to ride. And look at this person, you know? So what I'm hearing from everyone agreeing with this is that you don't believe in freedom of this country. Lady, it's a joke. Like, he's not actually going to send people, like, he's not going to send the good squad to check your ID when you're going in this. It's not like a reverse bar. You know, like in a bar, they check your ID to see if you're of age to drink. And in Disneyland, they check your ID to see if you're under the age to be there. You're a fucking weirdo if you're going as a full-grown adult without kids. Are you, though? And you know what? I'll tell you something else. As a man, you should be able, like within reason, okay? Based on context, that, like, we're not in dealing with the absolutes. But within reason, if you have a hobby and other people don't like it, tough shit for them, right? Like, you're a manly man if you assert yourself, if you dominate the environment. If there are 1,000 people on Twitter saying you shouldn't go to Disneyland, you dominate them. You enter that fucking Disneyland and you're going to spend your money. You're going to sit at the bar, drink beer, and watch how you just dominated those people that try to control you. That's what an adult does. A weak person goes like, okay, well, I'm going to Disneyland and I hope no one sees me. This is outrageous, making a mockery of legitimate concentration camps. Fox hasn't even sunk this low. I won't tune to CNN again. Oh my God, legitimate concentration camps. Legitimate, not illegitimate. The illegitimate ones, where are they, huh? Do we have any illegitimate concentration camps? Because apparently the legitimate ones are in the United States. But as you can see, right, like, you have, like, these two weird individuals that both of them just don't get the joke. One of them generally think the guy was serious and they're agreeing with him. And it's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, if you're over the age of 18 and you go to Disneyland alone, oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's weird. It's like, motherfucker, the way that the park sustains itself in 2025 is with the lowly people. Like, the reason that you take your child there, because I assume, like, that's why you care so much about Disneyland, right? Because, like, you take your kid there every single fucking day, by the way you're posting. The people that take their kids every single day, they can do it because, apparently, the weirdos also go there and spend money. It's an expensive operation, by the way, and there seem to be more single people in 2025 than there are people that are couples. I'm just saying. But the other group of people are the ones like, how dare he? How dare he? Why is he saying that? Blah, 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 blah. So you have a guy that joked, and two different groups of people are taking him seriously, and this is 2025, and not a single person is saying that, well, maybe Disneyland is shit. Maybe you shouldn't go there for different reasons, right? Not because of your age, but because it's shit. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you on my live stream. Take care.